BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So today we're sitting here and we're talking with Gangsta Lou from Mob Style. What's up, Gangsta?
What's poppin', my nigga? What's good?
Chilling. Alright, so
All right.
before we even get started, can you tell us about some of the projects that you have that you either have in production currently, out already, or on the horizon?
All right. Right now on YouTube, I got the Gangsta Lou Chronicles Volume 1, and Volume 2 should be out like maybe at the end of this week. And then I got the original Gangsta Lou story for One Gangster to Another, which is a spinoff to Paid in Full.
Okay.
Right.
So so hold on. So because I didn't see you in the movie.
Right. Because I'm always incarcerated, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind, what role did you play? At least if you was in the movie, where would you be at? Beginning, middle, end?
I would have been the kid who, after Poe shot the dude in the ass and took the rope chain off his neck and put it on the little guy's neck, and the guy rode off on the bike. That would have been me.
The dude on the bike.
Right,
Oh
right,
shit! I
right,
know that scene.
right. That would have been me.
Oh, okay. So you was there for a big chunk of what was going on back then.
I I was there from the great beginning. I was there from the start, like way before the money, way before anything.
All right. So could you give us like a description of how? Because like a lot of people, they don't know how Harlem was back then. Can you kind of describe to us like how Harlem was?
I mean, Harlem was like it was very violent. It was a lot of money in the street. For the most part, it was no telling. Um, I mean, the streets never changed, man. It's just the people that walk on them right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's really no different than it was back then. It's just the people right now. You feel me? But I could truly say that it's really changed a lot. It's really changed a whole lot. But as far as now and then, as far as money wise, and as far as love and respect and honor, and the fundamentals of life, yeah, is definitely a change right now. Big change.
Okay. I hear what you're saying on that. Because I hear, and this is just I'm not trying to go too far into it, but since we're talking about the pay the full thing, see, I had brothers that was around back then, and they used to tell me that like when Rich and Poe used to pull up like how the street and the scene used to be with like all the people with the jewelry and the cars and it was like a real like show out there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Exactly.
is there any like truth to that?
Everything you said so far is true.
Okay, okay. I like to be
Right.
right about stuff. That's a fact.
Right. Everything you said is so far is true.
Okay.
Right.
Question I want to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have a individual that told me that as many times as you have probably have been, because you said you had a situation where you get locked up a little. You have never told, from what I've heard.
No, I've never told on anyone.
I've heard that you are a straight up dude, and you've never told. So that's a big up, and that's I'm putting it out there because you just said that like how the streets are different. Like for the most part, people didn't do this or people didn't do that.
Right.
Yeah. So I just want people to know what kind of person they talking to. You feel me? So
Right.
the group Mob Style, how did that come about?
Well, actually, mob style came about right when after AZ got shot up. Um, I could truly remember the day like it was yesterday. I had went to visit him in the hospital, and he had told me it was over, and I was like, "What you mean over?" And he said, "It's over, man. Like it's over. Like I don't want no more money. I don't want no more jewelry. I don't want no more cars." And I looked at him and I told him, "You crazy, man. Like you losing it, man. Like what are you talking about?" But he had a plan, and I didn't know what the plan was until actually he got out the hospital. And when he got out the hospital, we went to like one of them stores that sell a lot of electronics equipment, and he picked up one of those speakers that got the mic connected to it. And we went up to the crib, and we sat up in there, and we do what we do, and he just kept playing with it, just kept playing with it, playing with it. So I went home and my mom's had a lot of albums. I grabbed the Barry White joint, Eyes and K's joint, and brought it to the spot, and we took it and we used to just play it all over and over and over, and that's the joint we did. I think Mob Style too, if I'm not mistaken. One of them songs we did it to the Eyes and Hayes joint, which actually came out my mom's closet. But yeah, that was the very first start of it. Like, yeah, all right,
All right, that's what it is. Cause just the other day I had somebody on because we do live shows often.
right,
So I had somebody just the other day asking me about mob style, and so I had to make sure that I did a little bit more research
right,
to make sure I was on point with that. All right,
right.
so just because I did do a little bit of research on you, I heard
Mhm.
that you had a relationship with the Supreme team.
Right. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's I wouldn't. Oh well. I mean, yeah. When I say what is your definition of relationship though? Because your definition and mine might be two different definitions.
Well, why don't we talk about what you define it as?
Well, I defined it as just knowing them from being in the clubs. They crew on the same page as me and my crew. They young, we young. They black, we black. They got cars, we got cars. They got jury, we got jury. They got women, we got women. So yeah, I would say in that form. That's how I met them anyway. And it was love at first sight, I would say.
Okay, so that's a good look. Um, Also, just so everybody can understand, what part of Harlem did you actually grow up in?
I grew up on 145, 7th and 8th Harlem, on 45th, St. Nick.
All right, so what would you say your territory was? Like, you and your crews.
From the top of the hill to the bottom. I really can't say we really had none. Like wherever we were, it was ours. Like we never really had no claim to nothing. We always just wherever we was is where we was.
Okay, okay. So earlier you mentioned that you had the YouTube, the part two and the part one, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more parts to it. Exactly what are you talking about on your channel? So other people can go there because they might want to know.
Basically, I'm just talking about the little movie deal. I mean, the little music deal I had that started off from the movie deal with Universal, the American Gangster, with Antoine Fuqua and the actor Bone who played in the movie, who brought me in, and I brought a few people in, and we did the soundtrack, and wound up getting a deal from doing the soundtrack, and basically a few people, not a few, but a lot of people are deceased that's in the DVD. I just wanted to give them some love and give their family some love. And a lot of people are incarcerated that's probably never going to ever see the streets again. Just wanted to give them some love and give their family some love and let them know and their family know that they're not forgotten. And that's basically what it's about. Some of the goals that I've accomplished.
Okay, so I did a little bit of research. Was there a situation with Denzel?
Yeah, it was yeah. It was a situation with Denzel with us publishing. Um, I guess for Universal, I really can't go too much into it because I really don't know exactly what it was, but I know it was something with his publishing. I know it was something with about a lot of money, and you can't have no meeting with him until he gets paid a certain amount of money. And I guess they didn't have it when they had it, but I guess they didn't give it to him when they were supposed to. So him being Denzel. He did what Denzel would do, what any party that was Denzel would do. So finally got his money, but they wind up firing Antoine Fuqua, which was supposed to be the director, which messed my situation up as being the country boys and doing the soundtrack for the movie
And which movie are you talking about again?
American Gangster.
Okay, copy. Okay, so basically Antoine Fuqua was on American Gangster first, and then they
He was the
replaced him.
director, right?
And if he didn't get replaced, then you guys would have been able to be on the soundtrack.
Yeah, and he was the country boy. He would have been in the movie.
Okay, okay, copy. I get what you're saying. When he went down to visit his family.
Right.
Okay. Oh wow, they replaced it. You got replaced with Ti, yo. Anyway,
Right.
um, yeah. So, is there anything that you think that you've left out that you would like to add?
As far as what?
Okay. So when I hear about when y'all got started with the mob style,
Mm-hmm.
and then I hear about how y'all were gonna be on the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a big jump. Like between getting started and between getting on the soundtrack. Like what kind of connections did y'all have to make? Cause that's kind of a
Wait,
big
wait,
jump.
wait, wait. What do you wait? Say that again.
Okay, so you spoke about when you got started, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you spoke about being on that sound. That was a big movie.
Well, yeah.
That was for the people that don't know. That Denzel movie that came out, that was a big movie. That was like the Malcolm X, you know, when Denzel did Malcolm X of that time. That was a big movie. So what I'm saying is between how did y'all get those connections?
Well, I got the connection through 55 Freddy, who lives around my block. And one day I was on the block, and he let me know that the actor Bone was interested in me, and he was gonna come to New York, and he wanted to put us together so we could meet each other and kick it. And that's what we did. And yeah, he did what a real brother was supposed to do, and gave us an opportunity to be part of the movie. Yeah, that's how that happened through 55 Freddy.
Okay. Shout out to Fat Five Freddy. That's a
Right,
fact.
right, right. Yeah, shout out to 55 Freddy for real, the big homie.
Then he used to I believe he used to like he had wait with Zulu Nation in them. Did you have any affiliation with Zulu Nation?
No, I just know him from living on my block. Always, see him or whatever, whatever. Always spoke, always spoke. We just always kept it cordial. But you know, he got the phone call and he came right to me.
All right. So just because I'm curious, one last question about AZ. What was your actual relationship with AZ?
What was whose actual relationship?
Yours. Like I'm saying like of course y'all was friends and y'all became business partners or whatever. But what I mean is it's like after the situation when he got shot, y'all became business partners. I'm saying like how well did that fare? The business aspect, obviously, I'm talking about.
The music aspect,
Yeah,
it didn't do well at all, if you ask me.
you want to elaborate?
And that's another reason why I got my own project and my own platform right now. I really got my own platform and everything going right now on the simple fact that I really wasn't feeling the way I was treated as far as a mob style member, knowing that I was like one of the most, like probably one of the most exciting ones in that group. You feel me? And for me not to get proper respect or proper, money or whatever was earned to me, or to my kids or whatever, it was just like I felt like a real a blow, like a real fucked up blow to the stomach. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me just getting crazy or whatever, I just came up with my own thing, and I just been running with it ever since.
Oh, so it was definitely a money issue.
Yeah, definitely. I've never got nothing from no mob style stuff. I never got nothing from the paid in full. I never got nothing from no DVDs. I never got nothing from nothing.
Wow.
So yeah, man. And
Sorry to hear that
that's
that happened.
yeah, that's the reason why well, one of the reasons why my slogan is no friends. I mean that. Like, you gotta be family in order to fuck with me from here on.
Facts. I feel you.
Right, right, right.
Um, one thing that okay, so I seen somewhere that you don't really write raps.
Nah, I never did. I mean, I tried to do it, and it takes me longer to get work done doing it that way than it does with me just listening to it. It depends on the beat with me. Like, depending on the beat dictate what I feel in my heart, and whatever I feel I say out my mouth, and that's just basically how it goes with me.
Okay. So you're definitely more of a freestyler. You're not really a guy that puts pen to paper. You orchestrate your entire all of your bars in your head, and then you go into the booth and you lay them down.
Exactly. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, yeah. I would never call myself a freestyle because I see people freestyle, and that's not something that I would say I would do. But what I do is, depending, that's why on a lot of the mob style music I wasn't on, and the reason why I wasn't on is because I didn't feel the track. If I can't feel the track, then I can't even begin to even feel what I want to say. So
Okay.
with gangster shit and rough and rougher and so on, certain joints that I'm on, when you hear me, you could tell it's more pain. It's more. It's not so much lyrics. It's not nothing like pen and paper. Like it's just more something like within, you know.
All right. So I got a question. So how
Right.
do you feel about these rappers nowadays that they make rap, they portray like shit that they're not? Because what it sounds to me like is you can't write a rap yourself. Like you can't say a rap if you're not feeling not just the beat, because it sounds to me like if that music don't touch your soul, you can't write to it. You can't rap on it. How do you feel
Right.
about these writers nowadays, these rappers nowadays that just rap about any old damn thing? They talking about stuff they never did, they never gonna do. Everybody a killer. Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, as far as the rappers is concerned, like I'm gonna give them all love, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. Like I wish them all the best, man. You know. Um,
All right.
but as far as as far as claiming to be something that you know you're not, or talking about something that you know nothing about, I don't really feel like you could really give yourself a title if others don't acknowledge you as that first. It don't matter who it is. It's just like you. You might be a radio host or a TV host or whatever it is, but you would not be those things if people didn't acknowledge you as that. You know what
Copy.
I'm trying to say, Jack Frost?
No, absolutely,
So,
my brother.
so if you just walked around saying you was who you was, you would just be that to you. You wouldn't be that to others, which means you're not really who you think you are. So that's what they got to deal with. And the only thing I could say, just wrap it up on that one, is I wish them luck, man.
Copy. No, I get exactly what you're saying. It's like back in the day when you got a name in the hood. The hood gave you the name. You didn't give your own self your damn name. So,
Exactly.
so yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. That's a fact. So who are you listening to nowadays? Just because I'm curious.
Man, I love the dude Future so much. I just could relate to his music, man. And then I've been in that South for a while too. I still fuck with the old schools. I still fuck with my niggas Brand Nubian. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Those is gonna forever be my niggas forever. DMX. I fuck
yeah,
with my nigga Nas.
yeah,
I love the locks, South P and
yeah.
Jada Kiss. Those is my niggas. Like I love them niggas so much, my nigga. I can't even explain to you how much I love the locks. Like, And
Yeah.
Mace, I fuck with
Okay.
Cam. I'm not really, I don't have no animosity towards Cam and none of that shit. But yeah, man, there's a few of them that I will listen to and I will bump my head to. You ain't gonna see me in no club all sweaty and shit like that. But
Greatest rapper
yeah,
of all time,
Biggie,
Biggie. I got a
forever,
question. I got a question. Biggie's a great
forever,
answer, by the way. I'm not questioning your question. But
forever.
how was it when Rakim dropped?
It was crazy.
Was he?
It
Do
was
you really think? And this is just my. I'm asking you your opinion, your honest opinion. In the
right,
'80s, do you think that
right.
there was where do you think Rakim was from the top in the '80s? Like, let's say the best rappers in the
Rakim music back then would have made you crash, man. That's how crazy it was. Rakim music was 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 I would say to, I would put to LL, Rock the Bells and shit like that. Like when you played that shit in your car loud, you might flip over, man. You know, that's how Rakim and Eric B was, man. They shit was it was a different type of a beat, man. It just went into your ears, into your body, into your soul, man. It just made you just feel invincible, you know?
That's a fact.
Wow, man.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Biggie, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I haven't listened to a rapper yet that make my eyes water if I listen to him too much. But Biggie, man, truly does make my eyes water, like truly water, man.
Yeah, Biggie was that dude. Since you just mentioned Biggie, we also got to mention Pac. You know how that go.
Yeah, Pac was my nigga too. Pac was my boy, man. Pac was just so hard headed, man. But he was my boy. He was my boy. Pac was my boy. I could truly say. I said that on my DVD. If you look at my volume one, that was my boy, man. Biggie was my nigga too. But Pac was just so hard headed, man. But I love them both, man. I ain't even gonna lie. It's sad that they gone, man.
It's a fact. We lost a lot of good music.
Yeah, man. No, these was our black heroes, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right,
You
so
know.
we about to close it up. Anything you want to go out on, my brother?
Just want to give some shout outs. I mean, like, how do your joint? So, how do this joint play over the wave? Like, how does thing rock?
My dude, you got carte blanche to say whatever you want to say. I'm not
Okay,
gonna stop you.
all right, man. I just want to give love to all the real niggas, and I want to give love to all the homeless people. You know what I mean? Book bank. This is what we do. We go around all boroughs and look out for the homeless people and give them clothes and do what we supposed to do or what we can do. And I want to give a shout out to all my niggas that's incarcerated, all my niggas in Elmira, all my niggas in Sing Sing, all my niggas in Manhattan House, and all my niggas on the island.
All right, that's what it is. Yo, I really enjoyed having you on the program. If in the future you would like to stop by again, that would be great. We have in the future, if you would like to stop by again, you're always welcome. Is my point.
Okay, then thanks for having me. I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good holiday, bro.
You also too, my brother.
All right, one.
If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.